Buddy here, Mo Hall. Hey, Mo, who has two thumbs and is going to be the honorary captain next week?
This guy.
When you're in those low times, even with all the success you had as a football player, that trains you mentally for success. But when 100%. You come out here, no one just hops right into movies.
Yeah, no, not at all. And that's something I always talk about with friends and family because, you know, for example, my wife, she's a physician. So she went to medical school. She went to her residency program. She's a doctor. Doesn't quite work like that as an actor. So that's something, you know, you really have to have tough skin. And, you know, football really trained me. You know, one thing I always tell people is, you know, every play has been designed to score a touchdown. But 99% of the time, there's a missed block. There's something doesn't go right where instead of that touchdown, it's 5 yards or 10 yards or, you know, a loss of 2. But you have to really just stay focused and know that if you continue to play the game, that eventually you're going to break that long one. And, you know, and that's how it is. You got to have that mindset. If you don't, then you should not be here.
People have seen you in stuff. Whether it was, you know, just a couple weeks ago, Young Sheldon, you had a role in that.
Exactly.
Like, you've been in a ton of shows. Like, I've seen you all over the place. You play a lot of cops.
Oh, man. I would say half of the roles that I get are cop, detective, security guard, something in law enforcement. So to the point where I'm now just being offered roles for those particular roles.
Wait, are you offer only?
Well, I don't want to sound big time, but you know, that's
industry term.
You know, if I offer only, so you need a detective, you know, hit up my agent for an offer. You know.
Well, you've got a movie coming out on Lifetime. Which is it's hilarious, right? You go from playing in the national championship game at Ohio State as a big rugged football player, and now you're in a Lifetime movie.
Hey, you know,
but you're the male lead.
I am.
Yeah.
Walk
us through it.
Obviously, I'm a detective. This would be I think this is like my 6th Lifetime movie. I played the detective in 5, and I played an inmate in the other one. So I got range, baby. They're talking about range. But no, it's going to be it's a really good movie called Mother's Deadly Son. And I can't give too much, but it's about two brothers. One of them dies, and the other brother is accused of potentially killing that son. So there's a lot of twists and turns in it, but it comes out March 3rd. March 3rd is on Lifetime Movie Network, I believe. And
so you get a Walmart commercial coming out?
Yep, Walmart. Yep. So that'll start in March as well. So it's actually 2 commercials, and then also on the Walmart website, you might see a picture of me somewhere on there as well. So, you know, it's been a blessing,
So
man.
I've seen you in car ads.
I
mean, you're all over the place.
Hyundai, you know, I had to go get a Hyundai for being in a Hyundai commercial.
That's right. It's a beautiful Santa Fe you got over there. You're rolling big. Well, one of the curiosities I think a lot of people would have about this is, as a working actor, what is that process like? You obviously have an agent, and you've got a process by which you go through. You're a member of SAG, presume. So, I mean, you've got a lot of those elements that you deal with.
Absolutely.
How do you book a job?
You know, I leave it majority on my agent and my manager. Obviously, I'm always, you know, there's always people to talk to and network with, and you know, this is one of those places where it's like you're out of sight, out of mind. So you know, but people want to genuinely help you, but because there's so many people out here doing it, you know, the more you've built relationships around, that's where the opportunities really come from. So I've gotten a lot of opportunities. For example, the Lifetime movie. You know, I've only auditioned for the first Lifetime movie. Since then, the same director or same producer has put me in the rest of these.
They just call you.
And they just call me, hey, I got this role, do you want it? You know, so it's literally about relationships, and you know, obviously you got to have some good representation. You need to have great training. You know, you got to be good. But you know, relationships is going to be more than anything.
Now let's talk football here, because obviously you grew up an Ohio football fan.
Absolutely.
And you know, you set every touchdown record in the universe in high school at Brookhaven. So let's talk football here. You know Bengals football. I don't even get a lot of Bengals games in California, but you've seen the playoff run here.
Absolutely.
What impresses you about it, and what do you think happens Sunday?
Man, it's so exciting, you know, for Cincinnati to be in it, man, because one, nobody expected. I don't think anybody expected this to happen, and it's such a great story because, you know, I know when I was growing up, they were always like, you know, Cincinnati. Anybody that goes to Cincinnati, ooh, it could be hard on them, and it's just so great to see how much they've changed, and to see Joe Burrow and see all the great players that they have on that team, and there's no doubt they'll be able to play with LA, and I think they're going to win it.
Do you really?
I do, actually.
Love that confidence in you.
I do. You know, LA is great, but I think the underdog mentality that they have, along with the big playmaking ability that they have, like, I think they got it, man.
We'll see.
I do.
My news director tonight told me to press the flesh. Press the flesh. Let's go. I'm here at Thomas Worthington, where they're taking on Olentangy. I'm still pressing. 1001, 1002. The comparison between these two teams might not be that fair. The 2002 team that won this trophy had a lot of close games, where this season, no one's come within 17 points. It was a great rally by Thomas Worthington, but not enough. Olentangy wins 10-7.